Recording. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
First interview. Who am I here with
Ooh,
today?
first dripstick, man.
Little, a young killer right now. Young killer.
Hey,
Man,
hell yeah, bro.
serious question though, because you've been killing the music. You've been doing your little thing. Past year have been fucking crazy.
Appreciate it, man. Hell yeah.
Uh, what inspired you to start making music?
Let's see. So, shit. So music in general, like when I started music, it wasn't like nerdcore right off the bat. Like I like starting music versus like the nerdcore, I feel like it's like two different kind of thing. Starting music though, like
That's a two-part question. Then perfect.
me and my like friends, like kind of like rap and stuff, kind of like the SoundCloud era. Back when we started, it was like 6 years ago when I started making music, but it wasn't really that serious for a little while. Um, yeah, I was like listening to like some Ski Mask and just like stuff like that. And just looked up those type of beats on YouTube. Um, I wasn't even like, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really always been just like a hip hop head from the beginning. I'm young. I'm not really too tapped in with a lot of like the classics and stuff. I know people are like, oh, like do your research
Yeah.
if you want to like make music and stuff, but that's like more so for the people that are trying to learn the basics and stuff. I always kind of had a thing for writing in my childhood. I wrote like a lot of books and stuff.
I feel like a
So I
lot.
think I always just yeah.
I feel like a
What's
lot
up?
of. I feel like a lot of people seem to forget how young you are because of
That's
the way
right.
that the music's going. Because you're what, 19, 20?
Yeah, I'm,
I'm
I'm
saying because
19.
we're damn near the same age.
Damn.
But
Yeah.
all right, man. Was doing music your day one dream? What was young Dripstick thinking about doing?
Young Dripstick. I was not thinking about music. I was like, I don't know. I think I wanted to maybe just be like a book writer though, like
Oh,
an
so
author or
so
something.
writing's been that type of.
Yeah,
I,
writing's been that type of thing, and like only when I started, because when I started doing it, it was just for fun. I didn't have like crazy aspirations, but obviously, like we're here now, and I could see this being something, that I obviously stick with and see how it goes for sure. Like I'm still in college. I'm still pursuing like a actual job for sure, but I like doing this music on the side and staying consistent and seeing where it goes, man. Hell yeah.
hell yeah. All right. Well,
Hmm.
now you talking about college. That goes kind of into my next question. Who are you behind the scenes? What's that? What's the life of Dripstick going? How does that work out?
Yeah, bro. So, behind the scenes, I'm gonna be a second year in college. Usually, like so I've been doing music when I was doing the nerdcore stuff. I was in high school, so it's kind of a thing like go to school. Like outside of this, like I do really do enjoy like anime and manga. I would read and watch stuff and play video games. Not so much anymore, but just kind of like that kind of stuff. Balancing the school with the music because I'm like one of the youngest people within my kind of circle in the scene and stuff. So I'm kind of used to just being that kind of like the young guy that's in school while other people have like jobs or this or that or other responsibilities. But like now that I'm in college, like last year,
Hmm.
I had a lot of I had all these big verses to do and stuff. So it'd be a kind of thing where I was dorming at the college and then I didn't have the setup with me. It stays at the house like this. So
Yeah.
I would go back home, drive back home, knock out a verse, maybe go back to the college. Specifically, I remember doing the Game Boy Jones Toji one for We Outside, and he needed it within like a week. But I had a lot of stuff to do. But I said, we're gonna make it happen. So
Yeah.
drive back to the house, knock it out. Yeah,
Honestly, I think that might have been outside of obvious your collabs with 954 Mari. That might been
yeah,
that might have been that one that put you up there, seeing that We
yeah,
Outside track, especially being with a big
yeah.
artist like Game Boy.
Yeah, Game Boy. Shout out to Game Boy, man. Me and him had a very good talk post NPC because we were at the same airport and we just got to have a nice one-on-one. Very cool guy. And shout out to Mari, of course. I mean, the Mari tracks are, you know, a staple in my kind of history right now in terms of like this music journey. We've made like a lot of cool songs together. Even before that, Mari's been like one of my favorites in the scene,
Yeah.
and it's just very cool to rap alongside of him. He pushes me for sure. And honestly, like, I forgot what I was gonna say, but oh, that's right. Like at NPC, I had like fans come up to me, and some of them would be like, "Oh, like I love this stuff with Mari." So I like how I'm kind of connected with him in that way when people see me and stuff. It's dope.
Speaking of NPC, it's in my state next year. It's Dallas,
Oh,
Texas.
hell yeah, you got to come
Are you
through.
are you pulling
Yeah,
up?
yeah. I'm most likely pulling up because like some of my friends are in there too that I haven't seen yet. So we're gonna make that happen.
We gotta get that meetup. We gotta get that meetup.
Oh yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah. I feel like this one. It's Texas. We do it. Everything. You can ask Chris Craig too. Shout out.
Oh yeah, Chris.
Shout
Hell
out
yeah.
Chris.
Shout out my brother.
Texas, man. Texas be different.
Yeah, and the venue's gonna be
I heard it's
a
gonna
lot
be
bigger too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's gonna be bigger. I don't know where it's at though.
If you see this and you go into NPC next year, put some deodorant on. Bring them extra Old
True.
Spice, please.
True.
past 2
Yeah.
years,
It wasn't as bad this time, but I've experienced it. Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, man. I got a question. Serious, big question.
Okay.
What's that one collab you're like, man?
Oof.
That nerdcore collab and that real music, the
Real
rap
music.
collab too.
Let's see.
'Cause
When it comes to nerdcore, so I've kind of been collecting the Infinity Stones. I've been on like the DPS track and the Mari track, and there's some people I'm gonna work with on the side that people don't know about yet. I'm blessed to be able to rap with a lot of dope people. I would say though, I think I'm trying to do the Dizzy 8 feature, and we've been like kind of hinting at it. But I'm ready for that, or like the Rustage one. But I'm gonna say, because Rustage is trying to get me on something too. But I'll say the Dizzy 8 one because I feel like that'd be magical.
all right, man.
Yeah.
This gonna be uploaded probably way later because editing and stuff.
Yeah.
Can we get one secret feature that no one knows too much about yet?
That's
I
a
gotta
good
push
one.
one for the fans. I gotta push one for
That's
the
it.
fans.
Yeah. A little exclusive. I need to think back to the other question with the dream collab with a regular rap guy though, because I'm trying to like manifest something. Oh fuck. Like Denzel Curry or something like that, because he's like inspiration. I have some of his merch. He was one of my early inspirations, and like I saw him perform live too. It was dope. Dope energy.
He's
when it comes
in the
to
anime scene too. That's the crazy.
Yeah, that's another thing. He's like kind of indirectly there. So I feel like nerdcore is gonna just like work its way into the other scenes and stuff. Let's see, exclusive. Let me think about who I got. I actually got a lot of. I've worked with a lot of people for my own songs.
I don't want to get you in trouble too much. But I gotta get an exclusive.
Yeah, no, I got a good one because this one's probably gonna come out sooner than later because we got it all laid out. Geno 5. Me and Geno 5 got a little something. Yeah, and people probably wouldn't expect that, but it's really dope. Yeah, I met him, and some others at NPC, and yeah, as soon as I got back home, I had that energy, and I was like, let me dish out some opens real quick. So you'll be seeing some cool collabs soon.
Man, Geno 5,
hell yeah,
he one of them ones. I can't lie.
He really is. No, he's dope. The way he writes is very unique. Like him, Ace, and Mari have a unique kind of pen.
Yeah.
That's super recognizable. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Growing up, when you were, legit.
Yeah.
Were you a problem child? Were you like that little nerdy kid in the back that did their work on time? I was
Great
a mix
question.
of both. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
A mix of both.
I was told that I was like the kind of chill one. I was pretty introverted, I would say. But like these days I'm a mix of both. It just depends on who I'm around, kind of thing.
I feel
but yeah, I was the quiet kid. I was the tall kid. I've always been the tall kid.
I see that. How tall are you?
Like 6'2", 6'3".
God, man.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know. Me and my dad were watching some old like family videos on the computer yesterday, and I was goofing off. I was dancing around. So, I mean, these days I'm a lot more relaxed, but yeah, I was just kind of a mix, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel that. I was, yeah, a lot. I think a lot of people don't like, especially in the scene. I feel like a lot of people are that same way. It's more of that. Yeah, I could be that child, that calm, cool, relaxed person, and I get up to people, and then now you might think I'm on something. I don't know.
Right,
I
right.
get that
Yeah.
all the time. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So that Mari, I think it was the Gojo and Ghetto. That was your first one, right? That
Yep, that
was.
was the
I
first
feel
one.
like this is my opinion. Looking outside in, that was more of that takeoff. That start. You were kind of like
Mm,
that. Good. The loop. You know, the loop. Obviously, hell of a gang, by hell of a collab, by the way.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
What was that? What was that song you heard and you were just like, and that reaction you got from it? I was like, yeah, this the
Mm.
takeoff. This might be
Yeah,
time to go crazy.
that you're completely right. That was the takeoff. Because that was during the time, the Pokemon Cipher pushed me the contest, the
Mm-hmm.
round two. And then me and Mari have always been meaning to collab for like maybe like a year before we did that. But we were just kind of like in the works of stuff. We were gonna do a Chainsaw Man one originally, but we scrapped it, did the Gojo Ghetto one. And I really pushed myself at the time, and I really wanted to put my best foot forward for Mari's audience. When we were at
Them motherfuckers don't
NPC,
play.
right, bro, like when we were at NPC before song came out, we were working on it. So we were in the B&B and we were bumping the draft, and people were bumping their heads and stuff. Like it was valid. And we were like, okay, we'll finish it when we get home. We were talking about it in person, so that was kind of sick. That track, it was so special when it came out. I think I was in college. Yeah, it was like September or something. And I think it was when I was starting college, and I was a little bit like, I was a little like, worried and maybe like a little scared and stuff. But that song came out, and I was like, like I'm loved here and shit. Like this,
Mm-hmm.
this shit. That song, he allowed me to really like. He allowed me to kick it off. We did back and forth. It was really a group effort. And when it came out, and I saw the response from everybody, like that's when I knew. I was like, oh shit, like people are catching on right now. So yeah, that was a
Yeah, because
monumental track for me.
I
Yeah.
was listening to a lot of, especially like, I definitely got into you because of Mirror. Because I heard you, and I heard
Oh
Mirror,
shit.
and then I heard Loop, and then I'm just start listening to everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Poe still got one of the most wackiest but craziest flows. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like that was
Literally.
kind of the more the takeoff, because the bars were always there. Like the
Right.
music, the bars was always there, and everyone could see that. But the musicality was one of the big ones that was like, man,
Mm,
he took it from here at like kind of he was a good pace, but not at like an everlasting pace to, yeah, everybody got to get on this. Everybody got to get him on a feature
right.
now. And I feel like that's what kind
Right.
of opened up, especially that Pokemon, that contest. I feel like that, I think we were even talking about that. That kind of like brought you to a
Yeah.
whole new level at that point.
Yeah, like the Pokemon that I like
Shout out
before I
Shofu.
would shout out Shofu, right? Shofu, that's someone that was a big inspiration because I was listening to Trap Ketchum too and the Pokemon Cypher like 2016 back then, and I just thought all those guys were dope. And I went from being a fan to kicking it at his crib like a month ago or
Yeah.
something with him and Peso and playing games and shit and recording music, and I'm like, holy shit, like I'm in a very blessed position. Um yeah, it's just a crazy world. And yeah, like after me and Mari did those, like more people started hitting me up because like like in nerdcore, like there's a lot of artists to choose from, but if you have that momentum, you're just gonna find yourself in like new tracks, new collabs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've always just been cool with everyone anyway, so I think that's why people just started to hit me up and stuff for sure. Yeah.
Because I was telling I was telling somebody, but I was always like, it's always that one. Once you get
Yeah.
that one, that can either take you way up or could kind of bring you back down to how you were before. And I think
Hmm.
a lot of new listeners are kind of peeping that, like, because a lot of them are going back to that Gojo and Ghetto and was like, damn, he's been doing this consistently since last September, and it's
Yep.
just only getting better.
Right.
Speaking of music, I'm gonna give you a chance to plug out your new song, Manga
Ooh,
Mondays.
Screw. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Let's
need
go.
that on
I'm
stream. I'm gonna need that
so
on streaming service. I was playing that during
yeah.
work today.
Yeah, it's on Spotify. I think it's gonna take a second for the other ones because I uploaded it like yesterday. We kind of just finished the mix. But yeah, dude, Manga Mondays.
It
This
was
is
not. It
a.
was not released on a
It was
Monday. If anyone's
not
watching this
released.
in late, I
I
give you
know.
crap for
I was
this.
gonna too. I was actually gonna, but we had some. I don't want to say technical difficulties. It just got pushed back. So I was like, okay, now I'm just gonna release it on my usual Fridays. But I've seen Mondays have worked out for Mari, so maybe I'll test that out. But yeah,
Man,
Manga Mondays, new song, beat is sick. I recorded like the first half before NPC. Excuse me, and then I finished the second half afterwards. But I try to keep it all consistent. Um, yeah, I feel like this track really marks the start of a new age where I'm really pushing myself with the music. So everything from here forward is gonna sound a lot nicer. The video production is gonna be stepped up. The beats are gonna be nicer. This is a very important track to me. So go check that out. And there's probably gonna be a lot more shit by the time this comes out. Depends, but
I'm
yeah, that track's very
listen,
special to me. Yeah.
listen, by the way my editing skills have gone, it's you gonna have probably 3 or 4 before this comes out. I'll be honest with
Okay.
myself. Link in
Nah,
description.
bro.
I'm gonna put it in description too.
Hell yeah.
Put in socials as well. Keep everything going. But
Yeah,
this
yeah.
leads into my next question. So a lot of people, nerdcore is going up. It's popular a lot, but a lot of people still hear the music and it's like, what is nerdcore? If you had to show
Right.
someone like a regular, average Joe outside of nerdcore and be like, hey, it may be about anime, but we got bars too. What song of yours would
Right.
they show them?
I mean, shit. Very good question. I mean, off the bat, maybe just Manga Mondays, just throw it there. Because it's just I feel like it's a good representation of just manga, anime, video game, nerdy bars, but still hard. I feel like a lot of people would maybe show off Shibuya because it's a Jujutsu Kaisen track, good energy, me and Ace. I mean, me and Chubbs were in a situation last year where we had to Uber back to the airport and there was a regular guy in there and he was asking about Nerdcore because he was familiar with the con. He was driving people around for NPCs, wondering about it. We played him a Cam Steady Pokemon Cypher, one of them, and we played him a Peso Pete Face Off, just so he could get a couple different sides of the Nerdcore kind of sounds, and he was fucking with it. So yeah, yeah, I'd say like Manga Mondays right now. It's a good kind of encapsulation of what I'm trying to do.
Great plug.
Hell yeah! I mean, it's honestly the genuine answer too. It's crazy.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
No, I get you. And I feel like a lot of with this scene, it's more of going up because of the Peso Pete's, the Cam Steadies,
Yep.
Drip, Ace. Whenever he releases music again, he had that slime song, and that's about it. I'm showing hate because I love you, Ace. I need more music.
No, yeah, we need more Ace. We need more Ace for sure.
But and so a lot of the issues I've seen is, and a lot of people have talked about this in this scene, formerly in this scene, is albums, EPs, and the lack of albums. I know Russ has just released his. Go check that out. I'm not putting the description. True. That's a lot of work. Go check that out. Yeah. I forgot what it's called. Any album works. You damn near released one with JJK and Mari.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Any album works, any EP works you got?
Yeah, I won't say too much, but I do got something in that sphere on the way with somebody. I'll say that, with somebody.
Hey, you don't got to know names.
That's an exclusive. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And I am working on my own. Like, I'm only saying that because that one's probably coming out very soon, or we'll see. And then I'm working on my own. I actually am working on my own project, and I have said this on Twitter. We're doing some melodic stuff. We're doing some rapping. I'm pushing it back a little bit just to kind of focus on these singles and this potential other project. But yeah, I feel like, bro, you're so right. Like, projects are super important, especially in this scene, because I feel like the majority of people are just too focused on the anime stuff and they have no brand of their own. Like, you see people like Peso, on the other hand, that have his own brand. People like even Ham Sandwich too, where he has his own brand and his own kind of sound, because Ham's projects are very personal. We listen to these projects, and I want to hear more about the artist, and I want to know about you. I want to see your brand, because I've had, my own rebrand. I'm trying to take it serious. Like people, like you can make a viral anime song with like the hashtags and the titles
Yeah.
and stuff, but people are going to stick around ultimately for the person.
Hmm.
And that's why I'm trying to make my brand more of a thing, include my logo everywhere, have my art like be distinct, and just my sound be distinct, because when it's all said and done, like let's say anime doesn't exist right now, like a lot of people are screwed, bro. Like
Yeah.
we gotta start creating like names for our actual selves, because um it's important, and it's more than just the music. It's like the branding and stuff. So I'm trying to delve more into that, and I feel like that's a big part of why I'm kind of, well, it hasn't been too long since I've had my rebrand, but I feel like it's helping. I've had people
Hmm.
come to me and say like, oh, the whole brand stuff, it's helping you a lot. So
Because I remember,
yeah, projects, yeah,
because me and ADK, I won't say his full name. You don't get that much
yeah,
love
yeah,
out here. Me
right,
and ADK, we were talking and we were like, the anime scene is cool for the YouTube videos, but if you have a song mentioning One Piece the whole time, and there's not really anything else kind of that cleverness coming from it,
yeah,
you're gonna get maybe 3 plays. And I feel like that's a big issue we're seeing a lot. And maybe it's
yeah,
just me looking as a fan. I don't know if artists see this too, but especially like Ham Sandwich, like his YouTube videos, his singles. Oh yeah, they're anime. They're based on that.
mm,
But his albums, especially the one I forgot what the album was called, but Susanoo.
yeah.
I
Or
play that
Ronin, I think.
Ronin. Yes, I play
Right.
that album 4 or 5 times a week, based on how
Hell
much
yeah.
it has replay value and everything.
Yes. Yes. Like Ham is,
Even people like
yeah.
Peso who makes damn near basically One Piece music, but
Mhm.
it's not.
It's so him.
Yeah, it's him. It's his energy. It's his,
Yes.
and not the other way around. Which I think that's huge for a brand.
Yeah, like and that's what these artists need to realize. And it's like, I don't know what everybody thinks, but I have the same kind of feelings as you, where it's like, we have to make a name for ourselves. And people, I feel like that's why it's very easy for people to just get into nerdcore these days and like
Mm-hmm.
upload stuff. But what is your real plan? Like me, because like I make music, but I'm still a listener, and like I've been getting a lot more into full album listenings this past year, and it honestly very like it excites me a lot to see people in the scene post an album, especially if it's their own thing. I'm always gonna
Yeah.
listen, even if it's like a smaller artist. I'm gonna check it out. So yeah, I mean, it's super important. I think everyone should try to like make a project, because I know like singles are super like heavy, like pushed in the scene. Like
Mm-hmm.
you make a single, or like uh s- uh not, I guess, like the cliche kind of like nerdcore bi-weekly schedule. People
Yeah.
can get caught up in that. But I think making an album can really push your artistry, and I would love to see more of that, and that's why I'm trying to pursue that too. Yeah.
If any artists are looking at this, just I'm not an artist. I don't know the schedule going on it. Drip, you could vouch for me
Yeah.
on this one. Pushing singles are great. Bi-weekly schedules, great. People love new music. But at the end of the day, if you're playing a song, if you have a song and it's not replay value, your views are gonna die off anyway. So at the end of the day,
Yeah.
your singles won't even matter.
Right. Yeah, and I'd rather see someone that posts a very like high quality, like well cared for
Mm-hmm.
track like once a month, like let's say Peso, like a passion project kind of thing, instead of just like fast food fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Because like like I know people want to just do that, but as a listener, like it gets kind of like repetitive seeing the
Mm-hmm.
same kind of like thumbnails, the same kind of music, just not really cared for like that. Um, and but that's why I respect people that do stick to that kind of strict regiment and still post good shit, like Ham Sandwich. He's very consistent. He posts a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's a hard worker, but his music is still very quality and it's very him. So yeah. Yeah.
Ham, Dizzy, Mirror
Yep.
for a while. That Rain track, I'm still playing that a
Oh
couple
yeah,
months
that
ago.
that shit was very
That
good.
was
Love that
amazing.
one. Hmm.
But like, yeah, like what you were saying, like the bi-weekly thing, it's hard to do because that's a
It
tough time
is.
schedule.
Yeah.
But it's also if it's not if it's not good, okay, now you just did all that work for 2,000 streams.
Right. Like people need a game plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, I mean, yeah, that's the only thing. That's why I was like, albums are great, albums are cool. Don't use this as kind of to over push an album because then it's kind of like how
Mm,
it was with the ciphers. You can over push, them, but then at
yeah.
that point it doesn't hold its for sure weight.
Yeah, you can't I don't think you can just rely on one um project per se. Like you got to have
Yeah,
stuff ready after that for after the fact. Thinking ahead and stuff. It's all very important for sure.
I remember you were saying earlier that you said that you were a gamer that used to play video games a lot. Not much
Mm,
anymore, but what's the
yeah.
best console? I got all three now, so I got
You
my
know,
answer.
I don't have much room to talk because I've always just been a Nintendo kid. So that's all I've really had. But the Nintendo Switch is kind of like it's not great when it comes to
Okay.
like the performance stuff, the quality stuff. Like I would go to my friend's house, they got the PS5 and I'm like, "Dang, bro, Fortnite doesn't look like Roblox here." And I would just be like, "Dang, bro, I'm so jealous, bro. Oh my God."
Hey
Um
man, at least you was
so
honest about it.
yeah. Yeah, no, I don't have room to talk for the console debate, but yeah, like I've just been a Nintendo kid. I don't even got like a PC. Like I have like I'm on a MacBook right now for the music, but yeah, I've just been on the Nintendo and stuff, but it's been vibes. Yeah.
I can't get mad at Nintendo. The one thing y'all
Yeah.
got that no one else got, all this Mario games. I can't lie.
True.
That's the one
Yeah,
thing
we got
I'm
some
like,
good games.
that's good. There's some
Yeah.
great Mario games. I was looking for Mario Kart earlier today, and I could not find it. And I was really upset.
Damn. That's
Uh,
tough.
all right, man. What's your favorite song from another artist? You could be in this scene. It could
Oof.
be out. Maybe, we're gonna do two part. In this scene and out this
Yeah.
scene.
Ooh. Just like a favorite song. It's hard.
You can name a couple. I mean, that's
Um
fine with me
yeah.
too.
I'll go through a couple artists and maybe think of some of my favorite. Um, off the bat, Peso Pete with Godslayer was hard. Both of those beats were very hard. I remember him showing me that shit, and the beat switch just put me in hit stun. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" I love that. Love Peso's beats, but a lot of his songs are very good anyway.
Shout out
But
Peso.
off the bat, yeah, Godslayer for sure.
I'm still banned in your Discord for about another week and a half at this time. So
What?
I
What
did the
happened there?
I did the roulette, and
Uh,
I was doing great because I messed up and did something, and then he was like, "Hey, we're gonna do roulette for you 3 times," and I got lucky, and I did today because I was bored, and then
right.
I got a week ban, so that's not
Damn,
fun.
a week? Crazy.
Free me, Peso, if
Um,
you see this.
that's crazy. Um, I think Mir with well, Rain was great. I like Lobbyist Lean as well. That was a pretty good one. I like the
That's an
beat. I like the
underrated
message.
one too.
Very underrated one for sure. Um, I think Ham recently. It was called like Suba something.
I can look
It
it
was
up
one
real
of
quick.
those.
I
It
think
was like
I know what you're talking about.
yeah. You gotta check me on that. Let's see.
Him. I'm not pulling this
It's
up
like
on here. I'm just gonna pull out my phone.
Subarashi.
Yes, the one
That
with
one was hard.
Omar on the beat. That
Yes,
was
that one was
fire.
very hard. Yeah, I like showing love to the people like this. What else? Black Diamonds. I like. Ooh,
I gotta get Black on.
oh, Fendi. Oh man,
Yes.
nobody talks about like, bro. Fendi is so good, bro. Eclipse is pretty good too. Black Diamond is super consistent. I love him. He's like top 5 for me here.
Yeah.
And then Mari. Shit, bro. I can't even. I honestly can't even. I think the one with him and JHB was really good. The Demon Slayer
Demon
one,
Slayer.
the singing.
I
Yeah,
didn't
I love that one.
honestly.
That was a good one.
I heard that. And I know. I don't know if I can vouch for other people on this. I didn't expect that because I think
Yeah,
Mari, the last one was I think it was he teased Shanks the Shanks
Yeah,
song
oh
that came
right.
out,
Yeah, I wasn't
and
expecting this one either. I didn't hear about it.
and then he came in with
Yeah.
this, and I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna be on his talking shit,
Right.
that Florida energy, and then he came
Right.
singing,
Right.
and I was like, it's still good, like
Yeah.
it's still in my
Yeah.
playlist today, but I was like, all right,
Right.
hey, I'm not mad about this.
Yeah. No, I love the vibes that they bring for sure. And then when it comes to like the normal artists, let me think of some good stuff that's came out recently. Actually, I'll just go through my playlist, my July playlist. I think the new Denzel Curry album was really good. I added most of the songs on there.
That Denzel, yeah,
Um, yeah, yeah. There was that JPEG Mafia single. I thought it was really good. I think the album's pretty good too. I checked out most of it. Um, oh yeah, Conway the Machine. I love Conway the Machine. He's posted some. Actually, no, he hasn't really came out with anything new recently, I think, but he
that
had
song,
a performance and I was there for that
that track he did with
in LA.
Eminem, I still be playing that one to this day.
Word,
That was a
yeah.
good one.
Yeah, that's about it for those. I've been listening to a bunch of random stuff.
It's whatever I play on that. I got Apple Music because it's cheaper,
Oh,
and so I'll be
yeah.
playing that my mix, that my favorites. So
Oh, yeah.
I get range from Denzel Curry to Ham Sandwich to
Literally.
Tupac. I'm like, all right, this is a lot of different.
Right. Yeah, I used to have playlists with like separate genres and stuff, but these days I'm like, nah, I kind of just like listening to whatever on shuffle. So I'm just putting my most recent stuff like all in one for the month or whatever. That's what some of my friends do. But yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like that's the best way to do it, to be honest.
it
Because
really is. Nah, I like going back to it. Yeah. Cause like I was listening to the same playlist with like 600 songs and I was getting tired of the same shit. They kept giving me
Yeah.
the same shit and I was like, okay, I know this. So yeah.
All right, man. So I know they had NPC basketball the last 2 years.
Oh, true.
How is your
True.
basketball skills? What's your player comparison?
Oh nah, bro. I am garbage, bro. Oh my god. The homies know. I wasn't there for this one's because I wasn't feeling too well. Let's just say that. I wasn't feeling too well. So I was at the house. The people know.
Are you better
But
than
I saw the footage. They recorded it.
Are you
What's
better
up?
than Are you better than Oracadia?
Honestly, he's probably better than me to be honest. Bro, like the footage from last year is abysmal. Like the only reason I was on there, I don't ball at all. I do not have handles. Maybe I could shoot an okay shot, but the form's probably not there. I mean, I feel like I could maybe shoot with a little bit of accuracy, but I don't have like a jumper or anything. But last year, bro, oh my god. So they wanted to do a loop basketball game. So I was like, all right, we'll get on there. And I think they had some other people in there too. I stood there in the corner and I was like anxious as fuck. I was like,
Please don't pass.
fuck.
me.
I was like frozen. I was like, bro, I'm not trying to. And like Chubb's short ass was like crossing me up, and I was like, okay, you got it, bro. Like I was like, you got it. Like I was just kind of there. Like I was not made to be there. But people tell me they're like, oh, JHB's like, oh, you know, with your build, like if you locked in, you'd be crazy. And I'm like, I guess.
I can't lie.
In a
though.
different reality. In a different reality,
I
man.
can't lie
Yeah.
though. Being 6'2", 6'3", young, like you could.
And
You
I'm
could,
lanky
hey,
too. I don't
was
know.
gonna say,
I could have made
you
it happen.
could lock in. Would
Right.
you though? I don't know, but I'm just giving
Yeah.
I'm just giving Ori crap because I be
Nah,
messing, I be
yeah,
messing with
he's
Ori.
kind of been the kind of laughing stock with that. I heard it's because he was the one talking the most shit. Like in the servers and stuff, he'd be sending videos. I would see the videos. He'd record himself shooting and stuff. He'd put his phone down and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna smoke you guys or whatever." And then
He'd be posting.
I
on
guess it didn't
Instagram,
really
too.
turn out.
Yeah, from
bro.
what I heard, I don't think he made a shot.
I heard he didn't make a shot. I heard that
wasn't
he might have
there.
made like one, but nah, yeah. We were seeing the footage but some of those guys are good though. It
I
seemed
heard
that there was some really
JHB
good
is
people.
really good.
Yeah, JHB might be pretty good. I just know like I was with Cam Steady at the airport and I was like, who's like the best players? And he was like, probably like me. I think he shouted out Frost. Because Frost is just the big guy anyway. I think he said like
I
think
Taishi. Yeah.
Taishi was pretty good. I think Ham was pretty good. That's what they were saying. Yeah. And Taishi brought like a friend too, and he was apparently pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, there's some ballers. I know they're really into basketball and stuff, and they be watching
Man.
games in there and stuff. So
If y'all see this next year, I gotta come for smoke. I haven't been there the last 2 years. I've been hooping. My foot healed up.
Oh
I'm all
shit.
ready. I'm just saying this now.
Nice.
I'm probably gonna back out later. I get, Nah, I'm playing.
Right.
All right, man. That kind of wraps it up. You got any closing remarks?
Ooh.
You're number one. You're the first closing remarks.
No, that's crazy. No, that's I'm honored. No, this was dope. I really enjoyed this. I didn't know what to expect, but this was dope. The questions were dope because I've been in some like kind of small little interview things where like the questions were kind of surface level, but you know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. You know like the artists and stuff. I really do enjoy it. I honestly could have even went for longer because this was dope. Like I enjoyed this
I
shit.
can't lie though. I'm a
But yeah,
teacher. I ran out of questions.
yeah, I would honestly, if there's artists that are looking at this, and I would recommend this because this was really fun. But yeah, this has been Dripstick, Dripstick underscore on Twitter and Dripstick7 on Instagram and TikTok. Yes, I do use TikTok sometimes. But yeah, man, we're posting music every month. What's up?
I said I need the JJK the reviews, the chapter
Oh
reviews.
yeah. Yeah, no, I'm kind of getting back into some of them low key. But yeah, we're making music. We're doing a lot of cool stuff. Rest of 2024, assuming this comes out in 2024.
All right, man. I'm not that.
We got some.
I'll get this. I'll get this out I'll get this out before 2024 is over.
Okay, you got to keep me posted because I need to watch this over. Yeah, like just a lot of cool music, a lot of cool collabs, surprises. Stay tuned. We're doing stuff we've never done before. So yeah, I appreciate you for having me on, man.
For sure, man. I can't lie though. Like I've said this, I think I've told you this before. That music, that climbing, what you going, that helped out. I know a lot of people, especially when they be going through stuff. And if you ever need if you ever need to get back in that swing of things, music. I always recommend music just because the different energies, different things that can get you back in the whole swing of things, get your confidence up,
music,
get everything going.
Literally, music is it's a gift to the world. Whether you just make it, it can be very therapeutic. You could let out your emotions. Same if you're a listener, like it doesn't matter where you're at with it. Music's going to be there for you. You could find artists that you like. That's why I like making music. I like making it for myself and for the people and just getting the reactions. There's people that like to listen to my music during their day to day, and that just means a lot to me. Just as I use other people's music in my day to day. I don't think I realized that the impact of that, just being a part of people's like playlists and stuff. So I'm glad I get to be a part of this because music's helped me a lot. So I'm glad I can try to do the same for other people, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, that wraps it up. Go stream Manga Mondays.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be something. It's gonna be.
Bump it on a Monday.
Gonna take off. Bump it on a Monday. Don't bump it today. Don't bump it tomorrow. If you want to, that's cool. Bump it on a Monday. Start your week off with some bangers. All right, this is gonna be it. Shout out Drip. First video.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, legendary. Let's go.
We gonna take off, and it's gonna look crazy. Shout out Drip.
Yes, sir.
We gonna end it here. Shout out everybody.
Peace.